and welcome everyone. I'm Kimberly Boscheman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for each life path number for the upcoming new moon that'll be occurring on February 27th or 28th, depending on where you live in the world. Before we get into the forecast, this is a general reading. If you would like your own personal numerology reading or forecast, where we take a look at your own personal numerology, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below, and I would love to work with you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Life path number 6, you all are going to be working with a vibration of the 8 and the 9 for this new moon. So there's definitely an emphasis here on finances, career, your expertise, resources, also the need for control. And so this is something sometimes that sixes, everybody struggles with this at times, but sixes really have to kind of move through these experiences that show them where they have control within a situation and where they don't, and where they need to surrender. And so this new moon could be showing you where it is that within probably the areas that we're talking about, right? Like finances, money, power, status, influence, expertise, that sort of thing. Where it is that you need to loosen the grip a little bit, where you're trying to control the situation so much that it's actually having the opposite effect. And so this is an opportunity to, by releasing the control and showing up and putting in the effort where you can, in releasing that control, you're actually stepping into a greater sense of power and empowerment, right? It's through the control that we actually, our insecurities are coming out. We're showing where it is that we have fear, where we're overly attached to something. But when we can release that control and surrender and let things present and then decide how we want to move with it, then we're actually stepping into our power. Then we're stepping into a sense of empowerment. So this could definitely bring in situations that confront you with the areas within your life where there are those power dynamics, right? Where there is the need for that control, or the sense that you need to have that control over the situation. And this can show up also in relationships, in your relationship to yourself, you name it. But there's definitely a need for some kind of release here because we've got that 9 energy. So there's a cycle closing out. There's a need for letting go and letting things flow. Because we have that 9 energy, like normally the 8 energy would be about pushing forward, ambition, going after your desires, etc. But the 9 energy brings in a softness that's more about receptivity. And so during this cycle, and it's really going to be strongest, a few days before the moon, the new moon, and a few days after. But during that period, just see what presents, right? It can feel really like frustrating to let go and release and surrender, especially if it has to do with money or, your security or whatever it may be. But this is a great time to flex that muscle. If you can't control it and you're having to force something, then it's probably not for you right now, or it needs to look a little bit different before it presents. So this is a period for seeing what presents to you and then deciding how you want to work with it. And through that process, it can actually have benefits for all areas of your life. So release the need to control at this time, and you'll be amazed at what actually starts working out and comes in for you, and how much more your nervous system is regulated. So I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.